It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's the Bead Place's weekly live party.
Ooh, ooh.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. Did you forget about us?
What's your name?
Who are we? I forgot.
That's Abby, and I'm Becky, and we are at the Bead Place.
We are a brick and mortar bead and yarn shop in the St. Louis area, as well as an online retailer and wholesaler of beads and yarn and jewelry making supplies and craft supplies, all kinds of fun stuff. And we are here tonight to, I don't know, you tell us. It's your choice. It's choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
So we participate in a monthly challenge called the Color Combo Challenge. And basically what that is it is a worldwide challenge hosted by Carrie Griffiths and Paula Keene. And it was born in the Facebook group Makers of Mixed Media Art/Artists.
Very
hosted
good.
by PM Artist Studio.
Very good. It's a mouthful.
But the idea is there are 3 colors that are chosen. And that is our assignment for the month. So what we do is...
And you can also use black and white and one metallic.
Yes. So we create a piece of art. We're choosing jewelry with beads as our medium. And Becky's going to show you in just a moment that this challenge translates to other mediums as well. So we kind of thought it would be fun to have all of you guys participate with us in more than one way for this challenge. So what we do on these choose your own adventure streams, the first Wednesday of each month, is we show you the colors that are the color of the month. We kind of take you around. You navigate the store through us. You tell us what you want to look at, and then you vote in the chat live, and you pick out the beads that we create our color mix with.
Yeah.
So you then have an opportunity to purchase the Choose Your Own Adventure Mystery Inspiration Kit, which is a small smattering of the beads and components that you have chosen for that month's colorway.
It's enough to make a project similar to what we make.
Yes. Yep. The quantities might not be exactly the same. The way that we do it is we kind of create it. We create, or we figure the quantities backwards. So it's a $14.95 price point. And what we do is we add up all the materials that go into it, and we divide it by the price point so that we know how many of each go into it. And we always add an extra just because we're generous and we like to gift you guys with fun beads.
It's a lot of math.
But the reason why I'm telling you that is because the quantities will vary month to month.
Yeah. There's some real turquoise in here.
Yeah, real turquoise, real Russian Amazonite. So it will always, the quantity that you receive will always vary depending on the selection. So let's say you pick a bunch of really fun economy beads, that you'll get more of them that month because they're cheaper. So you can get more for less. But then let's say you pick out the Hue Bay turquoise like we did last month. But I mean, that's still a big chunk of beads there.
It's still a big chunk. It's enough to make something. Definitely.
Multiple chunks of Amazonite. So
some people buy 2 or 3 that mixes too.
That's a good tip. So I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of folks will buy multiple if you want to make sure that you get enough of one specific bead that you had your heart set on. So, yeah. Hello, everybody who's joining us. We've got Sharon and Stacy and Nancy and Lizzie Jean and Sue and other Stacy. Hello.
Hi.
Other Sue. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Let's see what everybody's saying. Hello. Excited. Hello. Sue says, hello, friends. I love my bead family. Well, thank you.
And we love you.
We love you as well. Becca's here even.
Hi, Becca.
Let's see. Stacy says, I'm really loving the mini mixes. Stacy has made some incredible jewelry with some of these mini mixes.
I saw what she made with last month's.
Oh, so pretty.
It's so good, Stacy.
Yeah.
It's so good.
If you guys want to share pictures of what you're creating or get inspired by what other people are creating, we recommend checking out our Facebook group. It is called the Bead Place Facebook group.
Imagine that.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining us. Well, without any further ado, let's switch over to, before we get started, if you wouldn't mind, like this video if you're watching on YouTube, heart it if you're watching on Facebook, and share it with your friends or anyone who you think might enjoy this video. We would appreciate it.
We would appreciate it a lot.
It goes a long way in
Yes.
this algorithm. All right, here we are. So Becky's got some really cool prints here, and let's talk about them.
So the colors for this month are
Oh, I didn't show the colors. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Let me show you. Let me show the colors.
Tangerine. And what are the other ones called?
So there is a Pantone shade that does not have a name assigned to it, but we are calling it Aqua.
Yeah.
The next color is Deep Teal, which is a very dark greeny blue.
Yeah.
And then we've got a light creamy Tangerine.
Mm-hmm.
So those are our colors. And guys, if you would want to screenshot this so that you have it for reference, you can do that. Otherwise, it is the thumbnail of this video. And those Pantone shades are available on our website. And I'll share the link in just a second, or on the pmartiststudio.com color combo challenge link.
Yes.
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 Okay. Back to the art that Becky has created.
So I made gel prints, and I mixed up my own deep teal. I had turquoise. I had all kinds of colors. Aqua is one of my favorites, but I mixed up my own teal. So this is what I'm calling teal. You know, we're all artists here, so we're just gonna take it our own translation of what we think we should do. So yeah, these are gel prints. So there's that one. The orange really pops on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's my stencil called Zigzag. I think this is Zig. Yeah. Anyway, and this one's interesting because I used a transparent orange, and over blue, guess what? It looks brown. It looks kind of orange in person, but yeah. But that just shows like how things mix up.
Yeah.
And so here is a lot of orange and black. The number stamps are by Carrie the Crafter, who invented this color challenge.
Yeah.
And this one has a lot of black. This one's real grungy. You can almost see the orange in there. Here's the light blue, a little bit dark blue in there, a lot of black over it. So it's just a lesson of the way you combine these colors really makes a difference of how it looks.
Yeah, it really sets the vibe.
Yeah.
The texture, I think, really helps to define that as well.
Yeah. These little chicken stamps are designed by Paula Keene, who also made the color combo. Carrie and Paula. And then here, this one's bright too. Check that out.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
pretty.
So this one is called Gothic Charm. It's my new stencil that I designed for PM Artist Studio. And I made color combo prints out of it. So there's
Beautiful.
And again, there's the transparent orange, so it like looks darker versus the bright orange.
And I love how we're able to see these colors first all together, kind of intermingling with each other in these ways, because I feel like that's really valuable for me as someone who sometimes struggles with pairing colors together. If I can get an understanding of how these colors can work together to create different moods, different vibes, and utilizing those different textures coming from the stamps and the different kind of crackle finishes of the paint that you've laid down, I think that is so helpful for us to then have a springboard for these designs. So I just want to take a moment to thank you for creating these pieces for us to kind of get some visual inspiration kind of brewing.
No
so
problem.
That we can be more confident with our
It really shows just
selections.
different ways that you can use the colors.
Yeah.
It looks different if you do that. It looks different if you do this.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one is awesome. And by the way, if you'd like to learn how to make these pretty papers, I teach a gel printing class here in person or via satellite. What do you call it?
Virtually.
Yes. Via satellite. I'm showing my age. But anyway, yeah. So I teach that if you want to learn how to do some gel printing. Lots of fun.
It is lots of fun.
Yeah. So before we get started on tonight's picking out the beads, I thought it'd be fun. We're halfway through the year. So I thought it'd be fun to look at everything we've made so far this year with the color combo.
Oh, I love it.
You want to do it?
Great idea.
Let's do it. I think Abby has the colors of what these are called.
And I know you sent it to me, but did you text it to me or email it to me?
Pretty sure I texted it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So January.
This is January.
purple, turquoise, festive fuchsia. That is gorgeous. And we are sold out of that one.
Yeah. Love it.
Yep.
And
then
then
February was iced coffee, heliotrope, and Gulf Stream. And we do not have any of that one either.
Put a little birdie on it.
I think this might have been before we did the
Yeah, I think February is the only one that I did on my own. And then this one, you're like, hey, let's make a thing. So
well, I was going to say, I think this is before we did the Choose Your Own Adventure Mystery Inspiration Kits. I think we started that.
Yes.
That next month. Right? Yeah. Or no, we did it for this one.
This is the first one we did as Choose Your Own Adventure. Yeah. Yes. No, January I did it on my own, and then we had the idea and we started here.
No, I just meant like purchase the kit versus choose it.
Yeah, I think it started with March. I think it started with March.
Which would have been our birthday colors.
The next one. Yeah. Yeah. So there's this one and little Green Girl Studio.
I remember putting some of these little guys in kits though.
Did you? Maybe
but maybe
did.
I
don't know.
I don't know either.
Anyway,
shout out to just remember
Green Girl.
Hey, Debbie. All right. So then March was Chateau Rose.
Chateau Rose.
Teal and Antique Bronze.
Yeah.
So pretty. That one sold out super quick.
In there. Yeah. Yeah. This is so pretty.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We're definitely sold out of that one.
Love that one.
And then
April
was peach, blushing pink, and carrot curl.
So April was uncomfortable, but I love it. It turned out so cool.
It was hard. Let me see if I have that. Yeah, give me just a second and I'll put it on the screen.
Made little flowers. I don't know who it was, but I saw somebody else did little flowers in their project that they made from the kit from these beads too.
I'm going to take us out for just a second so that I can show them what I'm talking about.
You go throwing peach in there.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
But it's cool. And Abby, tell them about the secret about the black and white, how black and white makes things balance.
So yeah, if you are working with colors that wouldn't necessarily go together, in your mind, one way to kind of add cohesion to it and give your eye a place to land on so that it is able to kind of comprehend those colors a little bit easier is to do some kind of contrast of black and white together. It draws your eye to that area and it kind of forces the rest of those colors to kind of meld together better in the background. Or meld together better in the background.
Yeah.
So we were really, like Becky said, we were really unsure and uncomfortable about these colors. But that's what's so fun about this challenge is that it will force us to kind of
step out of our comfort zone.
Yeah, get creative and get used to and more comfortable working with colors that we wouldn't necessarily otherwise be into. And so we are sold out of that one as well.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Yeah. So here was May. This is May.
Yep, and I believe we have one left of this one, which was Aventurine, Italian Plum, Payne's Gray.
Payne's Gray, yeah. And the druzy is separate. If you want to find those on our website, just look up druzy, D-R-U-Z-Y, and you'll find these. I could use that as a focal. So when I'm wearing it, it would look like that with that up there.
Pretty.
But yeah.
And guys, you can find any of these kits that we have left in stock at that same link that I shared earlier. And it's the same link as what I shared just now. So it is the Choose Your Own Adventure Mystery Inspiration Kit. The one that we are doing tonight is Aqua, Deep Teal, and Tangerine.
Yes. And here is last month, June. What were the colors for that?
June was blue indigo, turquoise, and burnt ochre.
Yeah.
And we made a lot of extra of this one because it was such a popular one. And we do still have plenty of kits available for that. And just to kind of show you guys the quantity of the beads that you're getting. This is it. So you're getting some big chunks of turquoise, big chunks of
some lava.
Amazonite. You can see some of the shapes of the stones are different.
Check glass melons.
Yeah, so you get a fair amount, and it's all really high-end stuff. So
yeah,
let's take one more look at the, where it is, there we go, the colors if you want to check it out. And do you want to take your phone? Do we want to
Sure.
get going, or you
show
wanna...
them the pile of goodness, and then
Oh,
I'll take my
sure.
phone.
Look at all that, all these beads you guys helped us pick out.
I just made a pile of goodness there.
That's so pretty.
And I will show these again at the end of the year.
Very cool.
So until then, they will live at my house.
Awesome. So let's, I'm going to switch to the colors one more time while Becky unholsters her phone. And we will, hi Sally. Sally says, hi everyone. What is the stringing material you use for these soft wax? Becky has actually used Eslon for, we're not on face cam. Oh. We're on the color screen. If you would want to get ready to look at the wall. Becky has used Eslon for every single one of these, and we'll choose between some Eslon colors a bit later tonight. Caroline says, jumping on now, June went so fast, I need to make the June adventure. Yeah, you did go fast. All right, Becky.
Okay. Yes.
All right, last chance to grab a screenshot. There we are.
Bam, we're at the pretty wall. Okay, so the blue ones. I am drawn to this Appetite. Where's my camera? There it is. Appetite is really pretty. That would be like the dark tealish color. Or we have Dyed Tiger's Eye, which would kind of be both the light and the dark blue. What else? Aqua. Hey, Abby, do you think this is aqua?
I think that's really, really close to the aqua.
Yeah. So those are all maybes.
Do you want to pull them?
Yeah, let's take them off the wall and we will see about these for maybes. Let's see. Let's get that size.
You're making me seasick.
Oh, sorry. I have one hand here, so I'm trying to do this. Okay. And then I'm going to grab the Appetite too. I just love it. Oh, look. That won't fit through the Eslon, but look how pretty those are.
It could be dangles. That's a little bit more blue than the
yeah.
Deep teal.
I am going to take the Dyed Tiger's Eye because I think that's both of our colors of blue.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's a cheat code.
We will keep those as a maybe. Okay, so let's go down. These are the gems.
I was just waving because you showed me for a second.
Oh, hi, Abby. We're going down the wall and the gems have run out, and now we are on the check glass and crystal section here. Let's see. Oh, there's my hand. Sorry. Okay. I'm looking at the pips and the daggers for a second and seeing if there's anything over here. Oh, look at the orange gems. I don't think there's anything over here that really jumps out to me in the orange section.
You don't think so?
Well, these are almost it, but they're kind of big.
Dark.
They're kind of big. Yeah, I want bright, bright orange.
It's almost peachy, but not quite.
Yeah, it's bright. They call it tangerine. I heard somebody call it like creamsicle earlier today.
I would agree that it's similar to creamsicle.
Yeah. So let's look at these blues here. Let's see what is jumping out at me. Ooh, these are really pretty. Is this the aqua color? Or do we want to go lighter?
It could go lighter. That's a little dark.
Let's go lighter. Melons or these are. I always default to these. These are awesome.
That's pretty close.
I made a kit from those last year.
Not enough green.
What was my kit called last year? The Forest Frolic. Is that it?
Yeah, that kit was very popular.
Yeah, I think we only have one left of those. They're limited edition. I think there's one left. Okay, so those are maybe. And so here's the more greeny blues. Let's see if we can find a dark teal. What is it called? Deep teal? Is that what they call it? Deep teal.
And although it is a teal, I will say it's a lot more green than what I would normally call teal.
Huh. So we're like in this kind of a family? Darker, yeah. Let's think on that.
Yeah.
Let's go down to the orange.
I'll see if I can come behind you and pick out some. Dark
Yeah. So I picked out these earlier today. I think, dropping the stuff. I found these earlier today. I think those are pretty cool. And then I also found these. I have one hand here. So, Abby, you want to hold these? Just this. There.
Not this?
Maybe not. No, I just wanted to
Okay.
show this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I think that one is pretty darn good.
Cool.
Let me see if we have another one of those.
I was thinking this was pretty similar to it, but it's a little bit more yellow.
Yeah, that's
I
kind of
don't know.
yellowish. What about these? These are awesome, but we have a lot of them.
Uh-oh, Caroline says she's getting bead dizzy.
Uh-oh. I think these are pretty cool.
Those are kind of dark.
Are they kind of dark?
Where did this guy come from?
Bottom.
Down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Yeah, orange is a hard one.
Do we want to look at...
Let's look at the trunk show table.
Okay, yeah, we just unpacked a new trunk show today. Benefit
Yeah.
Bead for Good organization.
It's this table and all of that. They sent us a bunch this time. We've had beads from them for, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 months now, but we trade them out every month or so and get a different selection. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this selection yet. Look at that. That is awesome.
What about these?
Ooh, that's good. Will they fit on Eslon?
They look like they would.
Yeah. Oh, Becca says I haven't seen this one. Yeah, Becca, there's some awesome stuff up here.
There's a $5 and under table over
There's
here.
a $5 and under table.
A whole new table.
And there's mermaid glass. Oh, yes. It's true. Then there's more mermaid glass right here, too. Let's see. Oh, there's a packaging knife.
Whoops.
Okay, so we're looking for tangerine, aqua.
Through your phone, and it'll help you keep the camera.
Yeah. These are the ones that I thought were really cool, but not for what we're doing tonight. Let's see. I'm looking mostly for the orange because I know orange is going to be really hard.
I thought these were pretty good. Little bit darker, but if we pick out the lighter ones,
Yeah, they're
maybe.
kind of. Ooh, what about this?
Kind of yellow.
Oh, pick those green ones. Yeah, they're cool. Kind of yellow. Let's see what they look like next to our stuff. I think that's a good maybe.
Okay.
I saw those too, but they're also kind of dark, I think. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Abby, you want to tell them about what we're doing?
Sure.
Abby can explain it better than I can. Yeah. Abby can explain it better than I can.
So we are wandering the store, and ooh, perfect dreamsicle.
Yeah.
We are wandering the store, and you guys are helping us select beads to work with our color combo color challenge. We have the colors tangerine, deep teal, and aqua that we're working with right now.
Hi, Abby.
Hi. And so we're just picking maybes, and then we'll vote on them.
We will vote on them. Oh my goodness, look how pretty those are. Oh my gosh. Wow. And there's chakra strands. Look at this. Got some chakra strands this time. Those are awesome. Very good. Okay, focus, Becky. Focus. Squirrel. All the pretty beads. Abby, I found our orange.
We already used that one for the carrot curl.
But I think it's perfect for this too.
Okay.
Do you? Or
That one. That might be fun.
that one, yeah. Because it actually looks like dreamsicle because there's like yellow in it.
Yeah.
And not yellow, white. Yeah.
Got it.
Let's do that one.
Cute.
And then let's look at seed beads while we're over here. I like 6s. So let's look at 6s. I was thinking, Oh, we're out of that color. I wanted this color, but only in 6s.
Well, I don't think we've ever had it in 6s.
No?
have we?
I thought I had some at home. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know.
maybe elsewhere.
Bummer.
We
Okay.
have it in the what size is this? 5s?
Yeah.
Similar in 5s.
It'll be a maybe.
It's a lot more vibrant than.
Yeah, that almost reminds me of the Java beads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so aqua. Aqua. Are we thinking like this? Or, probably more like that one.
I think so. And then.
Or this one.
No, not really. More the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this could maybe work for our deep teal.
Oh, that's
it's a little
good.
bit more blue, but I think
It's good.
I think it'll work well.
Yeah, look at those.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's
fun. Okay. What else we got? What else we got? Trying to walk slow so we don't get seasick. This is a fun little section. There's always new and just bits and bobs and stuff over here in this corner.
A ton of great oranges in the 11s, but not necessarily in the
Not in the 8s.
8s.
Okay. Do you think these 8s would fit on S1?
Yeah, they for sure would.
Because that's like awesome right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are we all thinking? I can't see chat right now, but what are we all thinking about this?
I will go look.
Are we on the right track? Sorry, I'm trying to walk and show you colors and make sure it's in shot. Swarovskis. We can look at Swarovskis.
Okay, here we go.
Roll that beautiful bead footage.
Everybody's oohing and ahhing over the trunk show.
The trunk show is pretty awesome right now. I am pretty excited.
Caroline says, oh my gosh, is right. It's hard to find a cool orange bead. How about orange jade? Yeah, we grabbed orange jade. Great.
The sun color is good, but we don't have very many.
We saw that on the table before we even pulled it.
4mm, the force won't fit. But that is a really cool color.
No more orangey.
Yeah.
Orange.
Yeah, our Swarovski selection is dwindling because
they're silly.
Because they're silly. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Indicolite. How do you say that?
Yeah, you got it.
Indicolite. What do we think?
It's a little bit too light for the deep teal, and it's not the right color for the aqua.
Okay. And again, squirrel, something different, but look at this mix.
Sue says
And a fun mix.
she suggests black with it. I think that would.
Yeah, let's get some black and maybe some white. I was just telling Abby we don't take advantage of the black and white very often.
Right. Caroline says a matte finish. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna hand this to Abby for just a minute while I get a drink.
I might try and go back and get. Where did it go?
Oh, our color palette's looking really cool.
Oh my goodness! Can
I
flip you?
You can do whatever you want.
There we go. Give us just a second. Okay, here we go. I might try and find this one in a matte finish and this one in a matte finish. Becky, it might be easier for you to keep steady with the camera on this side, but
I think you did that last time
flip
too.
it back.
Okay, so where am I not moving my finger? Okay.
Let's see. Debbie says, wow, so many beautiful beads. I'd go crazy buying in your store. Wish I lived closer. Well, we wish you lived closer too. Caroline says, yes. Laurie says,
and over in that corner is our yarn.
We are located in St. Louis. So we are on the Illinois side of the Mississippi, in the St. Louis metropolitan area. We are in a city called Fairview Heights.
About 20 minutes from the arch.
15, 20 minutes from here. Caroline says, pearls. This looks like summer berries. Yellow. You know, I'm loving that.
Hi, Lygia. Lygia loves neon yellow.
I love those with the patina on them. That is our address, not Becca's
Yeah. Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see what we can come up with. I'm seeing some vintage insect that might be true.
Looking at some shells. Not quite it.
This one's kind of tougher than I expected it to be.
Yeah. But that's the cool part, though, because you learn about the colors and the values, and yeah, that it's beautiful, but it's a little bit too yellow, I think.
No,
You
look
think?
at it next to the color.
Let's look at next to the colors. Yes. That makes a world of difference sometimes. Ooh, look at this flower. Squirrel.
It's like almost spot on.
Oh, there's snacks right there.
Hint yellower.
Want a snack? We have snacks.
It's a hint yellower, but it's pretty darn close.
Look how fun that pile is. Yeah, I like the oranges more than the yellow oranges. But we'll see. It could be a good pop of color. And Carrie himself did say, since we're using a dry medium like beads and we can't mix the colors, we can have a wild card and we can do our own thing a little bit. So that might be a good opportunity to do that. I'm looking at this check glass here. This is our newest batch of check glass. I just put it all on our website recently.
We have new lower prices.
New lower prices on check glass. Look how cool those are. And then all these eyeballs. Love them. Do we have eyeballs? Are they the right color? That would be so cool. Is this almost our teal? I want to use some eyeballs.
Yeah, that's it. Let's do it.
We're using eyeballs.
Got some orange in there too.
Yep, and there is orange in there. We're using eyeballs. Cool. I'm happy. I know Lygia there in chat likes eyeballs too. These are so pretty. Not for what we're doing, but these are so pretty. Let's see. Are these the right aqua?
I don't know. I would say just grab them and
Yeah. Or those. Yeah. We'll look at these. We are picking some maybes. I think we're almost done picking the maybes. Oh, black and whites. We said we were going to find some blacks and whites.
You know what I just realized?
What?
While picking these colors, I keep picking up stuff that we looked at last month and thinking that's not it. You know what I mean? Like these colors are kind of similar to last month, but like completely different because they're different shades.
It's brighter.
Same colors.
Yeah.
And the vibe is totally different too.
This is more bright, like mid-mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
The other one was almost like autumn kind of colors almost.
Yeah.
This is bright and summery and yeah. Okay, blacks and whites. Focus, Becky, focus.
Lizzie Jean liked the flowers. People are liking the eyes.
Yeah, we're gonna do some eyes. I don't know which color, but we're gonna do the eyes. The flowers on the table here.
I'm not sure. It was moments ago, so I would assume
the seashells.
Those are pretty good. They're not as dark, but they're.
We'll say maybe. Flowers. Oh yeah, there are flowers here. Hi,
Fran. Hello. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Hey, Sue. Sue, I walked over to the trade and traditional bead wall, and I did not see anything that I thought was perfect. But there is an Indonesian porous glass bead that I thought about bringing over, and I'm going to bring it over just for you. All right.
Let's see. We have to pick a metal color too, so start thinking about what color metal we want with this. I know I have an opinion on that, but I want to hear what you think before I say my opinion on what color metal is going to go with what we're doing here. Let's see. I'm going to find some black check glass and maybe even some white because we're going to make this pop. It's going to be bright, summery, fun, almost whimsical. So these are fun, but it reads more gold than black. We could do just some drukes. These are matte black drukes. Let me see the hole on these. Put my glasses on. Yeah, they probably work. That's a possibility. Oh,
this is
look
the one
at
that I was just talking about. Let's see.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's a great color. Okay. Oh, Susan says gunmetal. Oh, is our metal?
Gunmetal would be pretty.
That's interesting.
I think either bright silver or antique silver.
My opinion was going to be bright silver. But yeah, this gunmetal. These are fun, Abby. Look at that. It's like bright gunmetal.
That's fun.
We'll say that as a maybe. Good thinking, Sue.
Hey, is this too blue? Because it's got some green undertones.
Yeah, I don't like that color
Okay.
for what we're doing. Okay, we have a couple black ones. If there's anything that jumps out to everybody, let me know. Well, these look like teeth. They are scary.
These green teeth.
I was thinking about those.
Oh, they're almost exact.
It does look good.
Yeah.
It does look good. Let me find some white ones, and I think we're almost ready to sit down and start voting. How are we doing on time, Abby?
We're at 7:40.
Okay. We're doing good.
Almost voting time.
Almost voting time. We only have one strand of that.
I don't know that we got the right orange. We're really yellow.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. There's a couple of them that I'm like really, and we don't have to use a lot of orange. We can focus on the blues with just a pop of orange if we wanted to.
That's true.
We could do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find at least one white one. What we got?
We don't want like a stark white with this, do we? Or do we want like a creamy kind of?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna bring these over just
like this, because like creamsicle, dreamsicle, kind of like this as our white. To kind of like blend in with the creamsicle, dreamsicle vibes. It might be too dingy looking.
Maybe.
Now that I see it with it. Maybe this is
what I
was thinking more of.
Yes, that one. That'll keep
vintage.
That'll keep it bright and fluffy.
Oh no, I hate that.
Do you?
No, on screen it's pretty.
It looks like Milky Jonquil.
Hold on.
It's Milky Jonquil color.
I can't tell if I like that or not. It's not my choice. It's the people's decision.
I like it. It would be like one or two though, because we just have that. Oh, we have two strands of that. Here we go.
This angle, I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
They're very expensive though, by the way.
It'll be just a couple of those in there. Okay, one more pass over this wall here. And I think we're going to start voting soon. You like Abby's pants? I love Abby's pants.
Showing my butt on screen.
Abby's butt.
So we were at Disneyland, and when we were walking back on the last night, this lady runs up to me and she goes, "Excuse me, ma'am, I just have to tell," I thought something was wrong because she like ran up to me. She goes, "Excuse me, ma'am, I just have to tell you, those pants fit you so good."
With those pants right there? Yeah. Oh my gosh. And they're bell bottoms too. With her pink Crocs. Love it. We are fun employed. Abby, we need to make that t-shirt, like seriously.
I thought she had like lost her child or something.
Complimenting your pants. That's fun. I'm going to grab these. Abby said no, but we're going to grab them anyway.
Do it.
Don't tell Abby. Oh, she heard me whispering. She hears everything. Yeah, I was whispering. I said, I'm going to pick these anyway. Abby said not to, but I'm going to pick them anyway. Don't tell Abby.
I know, I heard you.
She hears everything, I'm telling you. Okay, I think it's time to sit down. What do you think?
No, I need a better orange. Look at these.
Can't find a better orange.
Beads.
She dreams
massive.
in color.
What millimeter are these? 20 millimeter?
Those are find a better orange.
I wanted these guys. I know you told me no, but I'm gonna.
You can grab them. You can grab. Oh, Abby.
That's fun.
These.
That's fun. It's a little bit more red tones, but I feel like that's okay.
But it's got black and white in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these. Okay, let's sit down and play.
Okay.
We have a mountain of
Do
goodness.
some votes. All right, I'm gonna remind you guys the color again while Becky harnesses the camera.
Harness the camera. Wow.
All right, let's see.
That's backwards, isn't it? Yeah.
I got you all.
There we go.
flip-flopped.
Flip flopped. We
All
good?
right.
I think we're good.
So.
Let me get a drink here.
Back to it.
Stay hydrated, kids.
Yeah. Looks like we've got some interest in silver. Ooh, white drops. The milky color yellow. I think that was in.
My drink
the
almost
art
matches the
scheme.
color scheme.
Oh, it does.
Peach sparkling water.
Pretty darn perfectly, too.
I had tangerine sparkling water earlier today. I should have brought that.
Let's see,
Okay,
how
so
we
let's
like
sort.
the color
First, let's
perspective.
choose a color for the Eslon.
You don't think we should pick the beads first and then choose the Eslon?
We should do Eslon first, but yeah, we can do the beads
Because I'm
first.
thinking since we've got multiple versions of white,
Yeah, cool.
like I think it would determine the Eslon.
Yeah.
Should we
Cool.
should we do orange stones first?
Sure.
Because that should get us. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna grab frosted versions of those seed beads. So why don't we
Okay.
do either or both on some of the orange
Okay.
gemstones specifically?
I'm thinking these are just the way they are.
Okay.
But if you want to find the matte ones,
Yeah,
then
we had some
cool.
requests for matte.
Okay, so let's do orange. Either or. Okay, so these are rounds and they are matte finish. Let me get them. And they're a little bit more yellowy. And these are a little bit more bright orange. They are variegated in color also. They have facets on them. They are almost rondelle shaped. And, they are called rondelle. And they are faceted. So we're going to vote round or faceted. Which one do we like better? Round or faceted?
Or both.
Or both. What we got? We can do two versions this time. Abby is the color perfecto. White he-she shape. These are fun, Becky. Thanks, Sally. Sally, did you get the message I sent you? I sent you a message about our happenings around here during the week and suggested some fun activities.
Let's see. We've got
Sally's going to come visit
round,
us.
Faceted. Let me flash the color again.
Is faceted winning?
Yep. I
Okay.
think faceted is our winner.
Okie dokie. That's our winner. And then let's see. These or these. So
Yeah, more
these
like
are
yellow tone.
yeah. So
Let's do jade
jade,
or resin
resin,
or both.
or neither. Not trying to
Or
plant
neither.
not
Yeah.
trying to plant any ideas in your head. Jade or what did we say?
Resin.
Jade or resin.
Or neither.
Both or neither.
Or neither. It looks way more yellow on screen. This one looks way. This is more of like an amber color. This one, yeah.
This looks like corn on the cob.
Mm-hmm. We've got one
jade,
no.
resin.
We've got two jades so far. Jade, resin, neither or jade, resin. Oh, jade is slightly winning.
Really?
Resin.
And if we use it, it doesn't have to be a bunch of it. It can just be a little pop here and there. You can tell how I feel about these two colors. I'm the one who has to go home wearing this bracelet. So, ooh, I like the beads that you chose. The sea beads that Abby chose over here are really cool.
Thank you. Okay, let's do a final count. We've got 1, 2, 3 for jade. 1, 2, 3 for neither. And then 1, 2 for resin. So it's either jade or neither. I would say.
Oops.
Let's-
Earthquake.
Okay, neither. Sally's our final vote.
Okay. Thanks, Sally.
Thank you.
Let's do the whites. Do we want to do bright white over here or antique white?
Or both or neither.
I think this one is just one. I think both of them together would clash big time.
I don't know that I love either of them, but if I had to pick, I would go with the bright white.
And of course, I would go with the antique.
That's so funny because you're the one that picked this one off the wall,
Uh-huh.
and I'm the one
Yeah.
that picked that one off the wall.
This one is better. I don't know. We always think the opposite. We always have opposites.
I just don't like how it looks green when you put it on top of everything else.
Yeah, let me set them here.
It just looks out of place unless you're looking at it from just the right light.
I think it. Look at that though.
Yeah, it's pretty those two together, but to me, it's not the colors. Everybody, let's see. Oh,
Antique, bright, or
we've
neither.
got- yeah, neither is okay too. So we've got a couple votes for neither. It looks like antique is winning, but just know that you can also vote neither. Oh, well, Sally says bright white, but I might change my mind later. Jetta says just green with the blue. It's pretty. Bright, neither.
It does pull green.
And if you guys
Yeah.
want us to pick other shades first and come back to it, we can do that.
We can do anything you want.
Since we're kind of tied between neither and antique. Oh, no, but then bright's coming up at the end. Yeah, why don't we wait until we pick some other colors to do that definitive,
We'll come back to that.
like kind of
Yeah.
semi-neutral. Yeah, everybody's saying come back to
Okay.
it.
So for a light color,
For our aqua, I'm gonna flash the shade real quick so that we get a better sense of the colors that we're using. And look, I put a more antiqued white on the background too. but I just didn't like how this was pulling green.
Maybe a different off-white.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we have,
Everybody's saying, other colors.
so for the aqua, this one has aqua and almost the teal color in it, the center one there. And this is just the aqua, and that is just the aqua. What are we going to call these? We'll call them 1, 2, and 3. 1 is over here, 2, and 3.
And it's okay to vote for multiples, and it's okay to vote for none.
Yep.
My vote is 1 or 3.
And mine is the middle one. We are always the opposite. I know Becca
Oh,
watching.
man.
Becca works here. Becca would choose the middle one too. I think me and Becca are usually the same on color choices. Oh, the lighting just got a lot brighter on my phone. I don't know if it did on the camera, but
That's
okay.
what I saw. Caroline would like to see the beads that we've already selected.
hi
the
Utah,
PSAs.
how are you? Thank you for watching.
Oh, I've been saying Jetta because I know a
Oh.
Jetta.
Utah.
This is what we've picked out so far. That's the only one we've picked after all this.
I've been in 3 chats now today with Utah. There were 2 live streams with mutual friends that we were both in the chats for today, and she's here now watching mine. Thank you.
Let's see.
What are
I'm
we
counting.
saying?
I'm not trying to be ignoring you. Counting.
Everybody having fun? I'm having so much fun. I love this. Just playing with colors and deciding what goes together and what doesn't. And sometimes if they don't go together, you do it anyway and you end up loving it. So colors are fun.
We have a vote for all of them. We have
Yeah.
mostly votes. Oh wait.
Hey, Abby, my phone said it's down to 20% now.
Oh.
How much is on yours? We don't have a charger today. We need to get a new charger.
I would say we're close to the end, so
Okay.
let's just pick up the pace
Okay.
a little bit. 1 and
Cool.
3, 1 and 3. Change my vote to 1, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are our winners.
Okay.
1, 3. Hi, Advice Hound. All right. Yep,
There we
those
go.
are our winners.
Nice. Let's do some deep teal.
Yeah.
So let's do eyes or seashells. So
I vote for eyes.
the eyes have some purple and some orange in them. They're reflective. Well, and so do these. Eyes or seashells. These are check glass. They have so much detail in them. I love them. I love them. I think the eyes are more of the deep teal, but the seashells are cool too. And it might even be the same color glass, but just the different cuts make them look different.
Eyes. Eyes. Ooh, 1 vote for seashell.
Eyes winning.
Eyes. 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 Pick an off-white for the other one.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a different white.
Yeah.
Eyes
Eyes
winning?
are our winner. Yep.
Okie dokie. That was easy. Okay. So
For our black element,
yeah.
let's vote between the hematite. Let's throw this in as a black element also, since it is such
this one is
black.
awesome. I really love this one. I feel strongly about this one because it has really good orange and there's some white and some black. I love these.
So let's do 1 for the drukes. You can't see my finger. 2 for the hematite, and then 3 for the orange and black agate. And it's okay to vote for multiple.
Yeah, we can choose all of them.
It's okay to vote for none. It's just whatever you want.
We can choose all of them, none of them.
Yep.
Any combination there within.
3.
I feel strongly about these.
3. Lizzie Jean, I see your comment. I don't want you to feel like we ignored you, but we are streaming on multiple platforms, and although you might see a lot more seashell comments on the platform that you are watching, we did have a couple more seashell votes come in at the end, but the eyes were a resounding winner.
We're on Facebook and YouTube right now.
Let's see, we've got lots of 3s, 1 and 3, 3, 3, all 3, 3, 3, all. I think 3 is our winner.
Yeah. What do we feel about these?
Couple votes for all, but I think most people are. Oh, we've got 1 and 3.
Yeah, because this could serve for our black. I mean, and the white, and
we've got 2 votes for 1 and 3.
Yeah.
1, 1, 1. Let's do 1 and 3.
Okay, I'm gonna throw out the hematite.
1 and 3.
Okay.
All right.
Very good. Very good. Let's go back to some orange. What about we'll do, should we do 3 or 4 of them this time? Are you gonna do those? We'll do those.
Do those with those, yeah. Okay, so we've got the tangerine colored crystals over here. That's 1. We've got this table cut flashy kind of hyacinth orange. That's 2. And then we have the vintage cathedral glass. That's 3. So we've got 1 on the left, then 2 in the middle, and 3 on the right. And we have, okay, 2.
These have silver on them, if that makes somebody's mind one way or another.
3, 2.
While you guys are voting, I'm going to let you guys know about the cutest little kittens we saw at the shelter the other day. Me and my daughter volunteered for Animal Control and the Humane Society. They had the cutest kittens. They had 3 different rooms of 4 kittens in each room. And oh my goodness, the one room was cuddly kittens. One room was playful kittens. And the other room was kind of feral kittens that were getting used to people. I had to pick one up and force my love on it. You will love me. You will let me love you. That's what we're there for. We're there to socialize the cats and get them used to people.
Yeah.
Or if they belong to somebody, we will keep them used to people.
We've got 1 and 3, 1, 1, 1 and 3, 2, 3, 2,
Check, 1, 2.
3.
Check,
Wait,
1, 2.
Lygia changes her mind to 3. So not 2. That wasn't a 2 then. Okay, so we've got 1, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 1, 3, 1. Looks like 1 is our winner, but we do have some solid votes for 2 and 3 also. So let me go back and recount all of them.
There was one kitten that was barely a pound and a half. He was like 4 or 5 weeks. Like, we're lucky it's eating on his own away from the mom because they didn't find the mom. They just found the kittens. He's so cute. Little orange one with white paws. Oh my goodness. So cute. I just want to take them all home, but I cannot. But I just have to remind myself that I'm doing them a service by playing with them, and they will find a good home.
We have a lot more votes. So 1 is our real big winner.
Okay.
And then we have a fair amount of votes for 1 and 3, or just 3. So I feel like if we take 2 out, those are our 2 winners, and
Cool.
we're just going to pretend it's both.
Okay.
Because that will please the most people.
Sure. Okay. Flowers or are these rondelles?
Crullers.
Crullers.
I am going to flash the colors on screen one more time since we're switching back to shades. Or switching between colors, I should say. All right. Here we go. Back at it. So we're doing double drill flowers or crullers.
Yeah.
However you want to say it.
So keep in mind, we have these already.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want one or both of these or neither?
Flowers.
Yeah, those.
Flowers. Crullers. Flowers. Crullers. Oh, I thought it was going to be flowers right away, but we're getting some crullers coming up.
Yeah, I thought the flowers would be popular too.
Flowers. 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. We're tied so far. We'll give it a minute since I know we're got a bit of a delay on some platforms.
Yeah.
I would say with this, we don't want to do both because I feel like they can kind of compete with one another. Oh, Sue said neither. Yeah, we might have slow votes because they might not be a popular choice.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, you can vote neither.
Yeah.
Oh, flowers.
Yeah.
Flowers win. Flowers has a couple more votes coming in.
Okay. So flowers in addition to those.
Into it.
Cool. Okay.
Into it, about it.
Let's do this one.
Oh, neither. Maybe black flowers. Yeah. Let's re-vote on the flowers tomorrow with whether we want them or whether we don't want them. Or if you guys want to vote now, yes flowers or no flowers.
And I just made up my mind. They have 2 holes in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no.
Why would that matter? Because you're doing multi-strand.
Yeah. I don't know. They have 2 holes. How do we feel about that?
I like it. I think it adds to the element.
Yeah. We'll put them up against the whole palette when we're done tonight, and we'll show you the whole pile.
Flowers. Oh, we've got more no flowers. No flowers. No flower. I think that's a resounding no flower.
Okay.
We've got 6 or 7 people.
Well, there's that.
More no flowers.
Okay. So orange, Java, bright, or round.
Or we do 1, 2, 3. Because I think 1, 2, 3 is easier.
Is that easier? Okay.
Rebecca
1,
says, I'm looking forward to the
2,
pack. I have to go
3.
Walk the dog before they start. Bye. Bye. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Give Coco a hug for me. So keep in mind, we have this one already. And this kind of looks like this one, which could be good or could be redundant.
I vote for 1 and 3.
1 and 3, but not the middle
Chris
one.
votes for none. Stacy votes for all 3. Caroline votes for 1 and 3. Sally votes for 2. We don't really have a lot of like antique-y kind of things in this mix. So it might be fun to throw in more brown, but I feel like the palette doesn't go for brown.
I think
1
this
and
one.
3, 1 and 3.
Yeah, I like this one.
3. Okay, you can vote too. 2, 1 and 3.
I'm gonna throw out 2 because now I don't hear a lot of 2.
Jan just voted for 2.
Oh, hi Jan.
3.
Hi Kayla.
3. I feel like we have a pretty good split between 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say we're good with 1 and 3.
Cool.
3 has a couple more votes, but a lot of people voted for both 1 and 3.
Almost done. We have this one, then maybe we'll pick up a white again, and then we'll show you the whole palette.
Sally says, geez, I don't think I've agreed with Abby once tonight. You know, I am
Me
very
either.
opinionated.
Me either.
Becky never agrees with
We
me.
never. But that's what makes the
Hi,
dream
Kayla.
work.
That's funny. Caroline says both. Okay, that's so funny.
So this is our last one. Tell us about these beads, Abby.
Okay, so these are Indonesian porous beads. So they're Javanese glass, porous, traditional glass. Then these are candy jade. So they're heat treated dyed jade. And then these are very high end tiger's eye heat treated to be teal.
And they have the lighter color in there too.
Yeah, one interesting thing about this tiger's eye is that a lot of times they will take like the bunk tiger's eye, like the low quality tiger's eye, and use that to make the bright fun colors, which is fine.
There's really swirly.
But these are really, really nice tiger's
These are really swirly. Do we have a smaller size in these?
I don't know.
I didn't look. I just saw these. They're cool. They look like little planets. They're so cool.
We did at one point. Okay, so we've got 1. Oh, good timing. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. All right, the first one's round. Yeah, they're uneven round.
Yeah, they're not
1 and 3.
the same as each other. They're all a little different.
1, 3. I feel strongly about 2. Because hold on, look at this. It's almost the exact same color as the aqua.
But
2, 3, 3.
We already have this.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So we should have did this or that.
Yeah.
And this one I think is a little bit more swim pool. I think this is I think our color palette is more swim pool than that. But
yeah, I like 1 out of this. Like if I was just gonna pick 1. Okay, let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're all so pretty.
1.
I think I'm gonna buy a strand of these tonight because they're very pretty.
1.
So pretty. There's like swirls in them. They're so pretty.
2 is not winning.
Okay, let's eliminate 2.
And 1 is winning. Advice Hound says tiger's eye in a smaller size.
Yeah.
We will see if we have it in a smaller size, and we will bring it to the table tomorrow.
Are these 10s or 12s?
Oh, they look like 10s, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty. Okay, so
All
number
right,
1 is
so-
winning?
Yep.
Okay.
And then, both.
No
Yeah.
tiger's eye?
So let's take, if we have it in a smaller size,
Yeah.
I think is the answer.
We'll figure it out.
So let's take a look at what we've got. And then also what we'll do after the stream tonight is we'll try to find some more white options to add to the table for tomorrow when we start designing.
Tomorrow at noon Central.
Yep, I'm going to bring you guys back up this way. Hello, hello.
We'll have coffee tomorrow.
Yes, we will. We will see you guys tomorrow at noon when we break these strands apart and start designing with them. We will, Becky will be showing you guys how to make a fun bracelet. You guys will get to choose an Eslon color to go with it. We'll scrounge up some more white shades to throw in, and then we'll see if we have the tiger's eye in a smaller size. And I'm going to share the link to the Choose Your Own Mystery or Choose Your Own Adventure Mystery Inspiration Kit that you can pre-order these beads that you've selected as we assemble them into little smattering kits for you guys.
You want to show the color palette real quick here?
Yes. Oh, we didn't choose seed beads tonight either, but we are way over on time. So we'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty? Love it.
Love it.
All right. So we will see you tomorrow. I am going to take a minute to share our calendar in chat with you guys.
There's a lot coming up.
We have so much going on. So much going on. So before we let you go, if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't yet, like this video if you're watching on YouTube. Heart the video if you're watching on Facebook. and share it with your friends.
Spirit
We will
fingers.
see you tomorrow at noon. We'll make our final decisions and start stringing. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.